My big belly pussy, eh? What going on? Well, Ollie, you reach episode 3. Nice. Well, technically episode 2, but episode 3. So as I was saying, last time I talked about, we're doing some apps, and for people my size and things, sometimes it'll be hard to, go down on that ground. For me to even get on that ground, sometimes it'll be real pressure, but I ain't lying. It'll be real pressure. So I just find little ab exercises to do while I sitting down, and I say, let me share that with all you. So it's to tighten the stomach, because having a strong core does be real important, right? No matter what size we is, we have to have a strong core, right? Yeah, the 6-pack and them thing will come later down, but it's important to be healthy. It's important to be able to function. It's important to be able to move. All here what's going on. I have a young wife, you understand what I mean? And I had to get rid of this motel because it's years she ain't see the cocoa. It's shading the cocoa for years. So here what's going on. We're taking down the belly, right? So today, on any height that you can find, you can have a chair home or anything like that, right? You're just sitting down here, right? And then we're just rocking from side to side. Side to side, right? That go work like the little obliques there at the side there now, or at least so there's good. Right? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And you can do that for 30 seconds, right? If you want, and you feel like you could do a minute, right? Because by this time, I'm sure you're doing it for a whole week now, and you're feeling better about yourself. And that has been the thing about exercising now, to feel better about yourself and keep wanting to do a little more, That's the thing about exercise now, boy. To feel better about yourself and keep wanting to do a little more every week, you understand? So alright, so we're going. We're resting up. Exercise 2, and like we reach it. Right? Reach. Reach, 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 reach. Right, and we're doing that for 30 seconds. When you do that, if you could go a minute, go the minute, push yourself, you know what I mean? Yes, it's for beginners, but at the same time, however, if you feel like you could, hey, I could do a minute of this, do a minute of it, man. You go feel better and your body go thank you. On with ankles, jumping on with ankles is be pressure, right? That'll be real pressure. So sometimes, to just start off, it might look silly, but here what's going on. We could do jack squats sitting down, right? We're going to do some jack squats sitting down. So you're going. And as fast as you could, see if you could do a little. Watch me, well, you feel like joking, but when you do this, you start to realize, hey, what's going on? You're starting to sweat, right? All of that does make cardio, right? And me ain't so coordinated. So for all of you who coordinated, do it for a minute and see. Right? I'm telling you, it is higher breathing. Believe it or not, sitting down and doing jack squats. So, we're doing jack squats, right? And next one to do, all right? We're going so now, and we're alternating. Or if you just feel the stretch on your muscle here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you're doing that now for 30 seconds. If you could do more, right? Alright. So the next one now, and this is more like a stretch, to kind of cool down, right? You want to hold up your hand like this, right? Just like this. You hold up your hand like this. And you're breathing. And try and hold up that hand for a minute, right? Just hold up that hand for a minute. Nice. Hold up that hand for a minute. And for the last thing for the cool down, alright? You come in here now, right? And you're leaning back as much as possible, right? You're leaning back as much as possible, right? Try now. So when you now start, you go put your your foot might touch the ground. But what you're trying to do is get a kind of balance, right? On the edge. So if you can have a bench, if you have a ledge, it will be better now. So you're trying to keep that balance there as much as possible. Hey! Right, I think we fixed it. If you could hold that for 30 seconds, it'll start to strain. Right? If you could hold it for 15, if you could hold it for 10, however long you can hold it for. Right? But you find that that will be the equivalent to like a plank. Again, not everybody ready for on the floor exercise. So you do where you reach. But it's important that every day you do a little bit. Every day you do something. If you do something every day, it's better than nothing. And what will happen is that you find that as you begin to improve, you'll want to do more. And you're going to be encouraged now. It never makes no sense you try to come fast and run a whole mile and a half one day and you're broken for the next week and you say, nah, boy, I ain't able again. Alright? Do a little bit at a time. One cocoa does full basket, as we just say. Right? Well, yeah, so that was abs sitting down. I bet you didn't know you could work out the abs sitting down. Yeah, earlier, so we taking on this belly. So here what's going on. I cannot guarantee, right, that I'll be able to do the show for a year because you have to have a big belly to do the show. And if I continue to sit down so every day, I'm gonna be like them fellas and them in that gym there. When you was supposed to, muscles up to here. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll go on.